And you recently just brought a wave of white belts over to compete at the IBJJF Europeans in Lisbon.
Absolutely.
What was that experience like?
That was absolutely amazing. That was one of the most rewarding things that I've done in a long time in sports. It was really, really, really good to bring such a large crew over there. It's also important, it wasn't just white belts. We did have a couple of blue belts over with us as well, and a black belt world's medalist as well at Master 1 in Josh Murdock, who was fantastic over there. He was really, really good at getting into the black belt areas, being a black belt and being closer to the mats to be able to corner everybody, and was a huge help to us. And of course, the blue belt level, we had Toby Hughes and Shawnee Lamb as well, who have been just absolutely huge pieces of the puzzle for PSF Europe. Toby, the first member of PSF Europe to go over to North Texas to Daisy Fresh down there and spend time with 3 months with George Valadares. Spent a lot of time with a really, really great kid, Waylon Downey, who's a two-time PANS champion, three-time PANS champion actually in the gi and no gi. And he spent 3 months over there training with some of the best guys in the world, and has come back here and has started to already carve the path to show our guys, hey, you can get over, you can get back. And even in March, we're sending 2 guys from the slide by over to HQ for 2 weeks to go learn again from the best in the world. But going back to the white belts, what was it like with the white belts? Absolutely amazing. Like the first day we went out with our masters athletes, we only had 3 guys going. We had Graham, we had Paul, and somebody else of equal value and importance. Noli, yeah, of course, Noli. Fucking, how could I forget Noli, huh? He did the Noli for sure, that's for sure. All right. Graham is a real honour to go out with there. Graham, I actually met him as a juvenile for the American football, and I coached him for like 6-7 years. He came down to Thailand, came to my wedding down there and everything like that. We have a long history. He was the first customer I ever had in jiu-jitsu, and we brought him down there and he had a great experience like that. He took a default medal in the brackets, but it's a default medal nonetheless. But seeing one of my good friends go out there and compete and put himself on the line out there was absolutely amazing. We used to play sports together for a long time, and going into a new sport with him and having new success with him is absolutely such an amazing experience. Paul went out in the first round, but Paul was 107 or 108 kilos when he started here 7 months ago, and he competed at medium heavy. So he made 86.7 kilos body weight, 88.3 in the gi. He had a rough first round, and I was a little disappointed for him up until I saw him standing up and I saw a little 6-pack creeping out from his abs. I was like, you know what? You're a winner, man. Let's go. That's unbelievable. So that was a really, really great experience getting the Masters out. We didn't pick up any wins that day. Noli went out there. I feel like Noli was way better than his opponent. I think Noli's going to win white belt PANS or Euros, sorry. I think he's going to win blue belt Euros, purple belt Euros, brown belt Euros, and black belt Euros. He has everything you need to succeed. He's put down a year that if he does another 4 years of that, he will be a brown or black belt world champion by that time. I have no doubt. I'm sure he'll also have his own gym out in Doon in County Limerick in probably a year or 2. He's really, really good. We're so lucky to have him. He was way better than his opponent, I feel, in the match. He just did the Noli, which is going for a Kimura on top, sitting to his butt and trying to finish on his bottom, and his opponent got 2 points, and that was the match over and done with. But I really feel like he could have won gold in that division, and I think we will see him take gold in that division at multiple different belt levels. The adults on Monday were amazing. We had 5 adults. Liam Sweeney, who only started 7 months ago, he was so close to winning a match and just botched it just in this split second. He just botched it, and the score ended up being I think like 16-0 or something like that, but it really was that close to being 7-6, and then it just went all crazy in the last 30 seconds. We're super proud of him. When he started, he was really bad. He hates me saying this, but he was really one of those guys that were like, bro, I don't know if he's gonna get good, you know, but he's really getting good. He's getting out there, and he looks amazing. I think he's going to take a lot of gold medals this year. I think he'll podium at Euros next year. And again, another guy who came here at 90 kilos, he went out there at middleweight. So another guy down 18 kilos and out there competing after only 7 months and almost winning a match. Tig, 17 years old. He's competing in the adult division because he turns 18 this year, so it makes him eligible for the IBJJF adult division. He went out there, 1-1, won a match, lost a match, worked our system, did a lot of half guard stuff, looked great. Another guy was 99 kilos, went out and competed at middleweight, 82 kilos now. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. We had Larry, the King of Thomond, all right? He is the first man to pick up a win for us at an adult major for PSF Europe, the first adult win at a major event, and he's just from down the road, homegrown, only at jiu-jitsu 6 months, has beaten me in multiple rounds in the gym, has beaten multiple purple belts in middle matches in the middle of the gym, at the same weight class as well. He is a physical freak. He will win gold medal at Euros next year, and the sky's the limit for him. I think the ceiling for somebody like Larry is the greatest of all time, to be honest with you. It's absolutely terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. He's 94 kilos. He could probably make medium heavy, and yeah, he is terrifying. You know, if we have a middle match here and all the guys are watching, I'm probably looking at beating him 2-0. Like, that's what we're looking at. And he just went out again. He won one match, dominated a match. He went out to the silver medalist who lost the final narrowly. So that's a good result for us. I'm sure he'll win next year. Oscar has been phenomenal. He went out in the first round to the silver medalist of an absolutely massive bracket. Again, he's gotten so much better. Did really, really good. Was amazing seeing him out there. Probably a little bit too heavy, and I think too heavy of a weight class. I think he might drop to a division lower. But again, he did super good. Had a good match against the silver medalist. It was fine. And then that leads us on to our golden goose, the Kerry Gold Boy himself, Niall Heaton from Kerry, who went out on his 1-year anniversary of jiu-jitsu. He went out and competed at Euros and won 5 matches and lost in the quarterfinals by a decision to the eventual winner. Niall's amazing. Niall's really, really good. He's picked up a reputation around Ireland and the UK for winning and also being the most stubborn person ever to live in a submission. He gets entered into about 10 submissions per match and spends most of the match in a submission. The referees watching spend most of the time wondering if he's dead, and then he will pop out and just submit his opponent, and it's absolutely fantastic. But he did really, really good. He had all the capabilities. He could have taken gold at that Euros for sure, but I think a lot of luck would have had to have gone his way for it. I think it played out the way that we thought it would, and we really, really look forward to going out to Euros with him and give him a second run at Euros next year, which is going to upset a lot of people. But as I said, this man is in submissions more than he's in class almost. Do you know what I mean? And he's in class every day, all day. So we need to really work on him avoiding submission entries, and we need to develop his stand-up game and his outside passing. And I think he is going to win gold at Euros, white belt next year. And then I think he will have a little bit of a patchy summer at blue belt. And I think we'll be ready to win blue belt Euros in the Nogi in October 27 with him, and then probably looking to win purple belt Euros the year after, and then look at ADCC trials for him then. But yeah, that's how our white belt squad went out there. It was really, really, really good. The guys did great, and we pretty much missed the podium bar Graham's default medal, so we technically did miss the podium on it, but that's perfect. It sets us up as a very, very young team that had no right to go out there and win as many matches as we did, and we get to go out there next year with our first generation squad and our second generation squad. And I do believe we are going to win the novice trophy and go put a stamp down. Within 25 months of opening up our gym, we will have the best program in Europe for white belts, and it's going to be on display in Lisbon, and we're going to have a big crowd there. We're going to have a lot of guys there, and it's going to be a very, very big moment for the team. One of very, very many big moments. So